Her father left. Her grandfather died. She raised herself. And the one man she finally let in, she can't seem to either keep or let go. Afra Saracoglu, the face that took Turkey by storm in Yali Capkini, a show broadcast in over 100 countries that outperformed even Saraçoğlu in its opening ratings. A girl who started working at 13 to help her mother, who went to a casting at 5 in the morning at 19 and came home with the role that changed everything. But behind the career, the Bevelgari campaigns, the Paris Fashion Week front rows, there's a story that started long before any of that. A story about what it costs to grow up without the people who were supposed to protect you. And what happens when you finally find someone and can't figure out whether to hold on or let go. By the end of this video, you'll understand who Afra Saracoglu actually is. Not the actress, the person. Edremit, Turkey, December 2nd, 1997. A family that didn't hold together long. Her parents' relationship fell apart early. Her father left. And Afra made a decision that she has kept to this day. She cut all ties with him. No contact, no reconciliation. A clean break from someone who chose to walk away. Her mother raised her alone, working, struggling, doing what mothers do when there is no other option. But there was someone else. Her grandfather stepped into the space her father had left. He was the one who brushed her hair in the mornings, who made breakfast, who walked her to school, who sat in the audience at events and watched her, who was simply there. She has talked about him in interviews in a way that makes it clear this was not a soft relationship. This was the foundation of her life. And then he was gone. She said it herself. When my grandfather died, I had to grow up very fast. I was forced to make serious decisions about my life on my own. He was not just my grandfather, he was my father in one person. The loss made her harder in some ways, more independent, more self-sufficient. But it also left something open, a space that nobody had fully filled since. Her mother worked. They didn't have easy money. And Afra, somewhere around 13 years old, started thinking about how she could help. Not because anyone told her to, because she understood the situation without being told, and she did something about it. At 13, she signed with a modeling agency. Her mother helped make it happen, saw the opportunity and moved on it. From that point, runways, advertising campaigns, magazine covers, the kind of work that most people spend years chasing. She was doing it before she was old enough to drive. By 2018, she was the face of Hummel Sportswear. Brands were calling. The modeling career was real and growing. But acting was always the dream. Not modeling. Acting. Her mother found it, a post on social media from Turkish actor and director Asgan Deniz about a casting call for a new film. Afra decided to try. What followed was one of those days that sounds like a story people tell later. She woke up at 5 in the morning, made the trip to Istanbul. By noon, she had completed her audition, turned around and went back home. A few days later, the phone rang. She had the role. In the film İkinci Şans, Second Chance. She was 19 years old. She still remembers that day clearly. The early morning, the audition, the wait, the call, and she still credits her mother for it, for knowing about the casting, for pushing her toward it, for understanding what her daughter wanted before her daughter had fully figured out how to go get it. From that film, more roles followed, each one bigger than the last. Until September 2022, when Yali Capkini premiered on Star TV, and everything changed overnight. But on the set of that show, something else was already beginning. Something that had nothing to do with acting. September 23rd, 2022, Yali Capkini premiered on Star TV. The show told the story of Seyran, a young woman from a traditional family thrust into a complicated marriage. Afra played her, and from the first episode, audiences couldn't look away. The ratings were immediate and extraordinary, outperforming Saraçoğlu in its opening numbers, top 10 on YouTube globally. The most watched series on Star TV on Fridays for months, broadcast in over 100 countries. Her co-star, Mert Ramazan Demir, playing Ferit, Seyran's husband, on screen. About the character, she said something that tells you everything about how she works. She said Seyran was an incredible opportunity because the connection she felt with her was unlike anything before. That she didn't feel like she was acting. That she felt Seyran's pain and joy in every single moment. That kind of immersion in a role, living inside a character rather than performing her, creates something real on screen. And audiences felt it. But something else was happening off screen. Something that started quietly and became impossible to ignore. Because the chemistry between Afra and Mert Ramazan wasn't staying on camera. And at exactly the same moment the show launched, her 4-year relationship with actor Mert Yazıcıoğlu came to an end. The timing was hard to miss. For 4 years, she had been with Mert Yazıcıoğlu. A serious relationship. Long enough that people around them assumed it was heading somewhere permanent. It ended right as Yali Capkini launched. No detailed explanation. Just over. And immediately the rumors started. About her and Mert Ramazan Demir, her co-star, the man she spent 12-hour days with on set, playing out a complicated love story in front of cameras. She denied everything. Said they were just friends, good colleagues, nothing more. And then, summer. A yacht in the open sea, paparazzi with long lenses, photos that told a different story entirely. They were caught kissing, publicly, undeniably. Turkey's press had a field day. Afra said nothing beyond what she had to. Mert Ramazan said little more. But then came something that nobody expected. A confrontation. Reports emerged that actor Kubilay had gotten involved, that he had words with Mert Ramazan over Afra, that it had escalated. Mert Ramazan addressed it directly. Said there was no fight, no physical confrontation, that the press had blown something small into something it wasn't. But he confirmed. There had been a confrontation of some kind, an objection, tension, 2 men, 1 woman, and a situation that nobody was fully explaining. What followed was 2 years of exactly the kind of relationship that exhausts everyone watching it. Together, apart, spotted together, reported separated, confirmed nothing, denied nothing. February 2025. It seemed finally over. For real this time. February 2026. Rumors of reconciliation again. The man she finally let in. And the question that nobody has answered yet? Will she keep him or let go? So let's go back to where we started. Her father left, her grandfather died, she raised herself, and the one man she finally let in, she can't seem to either keep or let go. Here's what we actually know about Afra Saracoglu, a girl from Edremit who lost the 2 men who were supposed to be her foundation before she was old enough to fully understand what that meant. Who started working at 13, not because anyone asked her to, but because she saw her mother struggling and decided to do something about it. Who woke up at 5 in the morning at 19, auditioned for a film, and came home with a role. Who played Seyran so completely that she said she stopped feeling like she was acting. Who built a career that took her to Paris Fashion Week front rows and Bulgari campaigns in 100 countries on a single show. And who, somewhere in the middle of all that, fell for someone in a way that she couldn't control and couldn't explain publicly. 2 years of going in circles. February 2025? Over. February 2026. Maybe not. The girl who raised herself, who cut her father out completely rather than accept a partial presence, who has always known exactly what she will and won't accept from people, except with him. With him. The rules seem different. Maybe that says everything, or maybe the story just isn't finished yet. Write in the comments, do you think Afra and Mert Ramazan belong together? And if this story surprised you, you're already in the right place for more.